All right, this is Charlie here with Reroof American Contractors here. Okay, all right, we're getting up there now, so we're gonna go ahead and head up. Went through the back corridors, going back up here. Looks like our hatches are open and ready to go. So let's get up there and take a look. Let's see what we got to work with here. This place is so old. See if we can get this hatch open here. Ah, there we go. And there's light. Oh, this thing is heavy. 1 second. Let's get this thing up here. All right. And let there be sky and light and hatch open. So let's go on up here. Here's our first look. That big hatch over there. So now we're up. Let's take a look at what we have to work with. All right, so this is what we're working with. We're gonna go ahead and measure that up there. We're gonna measure that right there. We're gonna measure that up there. We're gonna measure that over there. We're gonna measure that over there. We're gonna measure that over there. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 locations we're gonna do. That should close everything out. Look at that ponding over there. See that? All right, so we're up here on Orlando Fashion Square. We're gonna finish up the last few coordinates here, last few quadrants, I should say. We have about 6 of them to go. And once we finish that, we'll have a good idea of what we're really working with here. But I mean, we have a good idea already because we've done over 80% of it. But we're gonna go ahead and finish up the rest of it today. And then we're gonna go ahead and bring this eye guide out here to get that super advanced look. So you can have that full real tour of the roof. Give you an idea of what we're working with. If you saw the previous videos, you know that we're here in Orlando at Orlando Fashion Square, and you know the components that we've been working with, which are many components. So with that said, we're gonna get to it. Let's get up there on the first quadrant. Just go ahead and get some measurements on that, and then we'll take it from there. All right, we're on the first quadrant right here. We have a hatch right here. It's like a very old hatch. And here, let me flip this around so you can see see that old hatch, old school. Don't see too many of those anymore. You see the algae build up? As hard as a rock. It's like pebbled up. Looks like someone did some coating up here, as well as over here. Okay, so we got the exhaust vent right there. Now we're on a second elevation. We want to get this measurement here. Yeah, get that measurement right over there too. Get that measurement right over there. That one right there. That one right there. And that one right there. After that, we should be good to go. Let's go ahead and get some measurements now. It's kind of wobbly up on this thing here. That's a bad spot, very bad spot. This area, we might be able to just coat this whole top here. And that would be my recommendation at this point because of the way that this is built. I mean, you can do an overlay, but I don't know, we'll figure it out. But that's what we're working with. So let's go ahead and get some measurements now. All right, we're on the second elevation, number 2. Kind of give you a look at that. This one, very simple. One AC unit, We got 3 little beds right there. We got 1 pipe over there and a couple of scuppers. It looks like we got 3 scuppers here. That's about it. That's about it. So this will be a pretty easy one. We're gonna go ahead and wrap this one up, and then we're gonna move to the next one, which is right over here. So you can see that. So we're gonna do that, and we might get on that elevation over there. It may not be necessary. We're gonna see. But let's continue on and take a look at what we have here. As you can see, we have a drain here. That's a special little scupper there. As you can see, it was sealed, but it actually has a pipe going to it, so it drains down to the bottom down there. Watch out for that pooling. You know, if you watch the videos about pooling, you know what I'm talking about. But we don't see any algae up here, but don't want to be too careful, you know, so you can never be too careful. There's another scupper right there, and then there's a scupper right there. Now, if you can notice, this scupper is over an AC unit. That AC unit is not operational. Maybe that's part of the reason why, as you can see. So imagine how much a unit like that would cost you. That's an older unit, but just imagine how much, and you got water coming right off of this roof, right onto that. That should be diverted away from it, but it's diverted right on it. Every time it rains, it goes right to it. That's something that we always want to keep in consideration when we're dealing with these different components of the roof. In the meantime, we're gonna go ahead and continue on with this. As you can see, we have a lot more to go. All right, as you can see, this is level 3. Level 3. And we're gonna move on to level 4. Here's a look at level 4. No components other than the scupper. Got a little ladder right there. Just gonna go ahead and get a quick measurement on that. We actually have 4 scuppers. It looks like 3 actually. 1 right here, 1 right here, and 1 right here. So let's get a measurement and move on to level 5. Smooth sailing at this point. All right, we are done with quadrant, upper level elevation 1, 2, 3, and 4. We're gonna go to this other side and see if we have any more. I think we have 1 more. We're gonna double check. But that actually may be it, because those other 2 elevations, they're up there, but I don't believe we're gonna be working on those right now. We wanna get the bulk of it. So that's what we have right now. As I'm taking a look, and you can kind of see behind me what we're working with here. Do a quick little spin there. We're gonna go over here, see if we have any more elevations. I do not think so. I don't think we're gonna have to worry about that. There was some repair work done here on the roof while I was gone. Not sure who did that, but I'm territorial. I'm going back over there, and I gotta have a little conversation here and see what's going on. But in the meantime, of course, we're looking to make sure we do the whole roof. So they may be contracted. I believe they are contracted with 1 contractor, but our aim is to be the premier contractor. There's no need to go anywhere else other than right here with me. This is Charlie Frazier with Reroof America Contractors, National Account Manager here in Orlando, at Orlando Fashion Square Mall. And it looks like we have it. This is a wrap, but before we button this one up, we're gonna go look on the other side real quick, take a look and see what we have, verify it, make sure. I always recommend measure 4 times and cut once. We'll see you on the other side. Okay, we're gonna have to jump down here. Here, let's go ahead and take that hop, skip, and jump down here to get to the other side. All right, we're gonna have to go ahead and take that jump here, and then we'll be over there. So let's go ahead and get down here. And all right, so we're on the other side now. We're gonna go down here and see what we're working with. All of this, everything you see has already been measured. So we just want to go up here and make sure that we don't leave anything else out, leave anything out for that matter. And well, I gotta say, everybody, it looks like this is a wrap. As you can see in the far end down there, we measured all the way down there where you see those, it looks like a dome over there. Those are skylights. Measured from over there all the way around back into there where we were just located, all the way there, back over there, all over there, and all of this, and components on all sides. Thorough workmanship at its best. That's what we do here with Reroof Contractors. This is Charlie here at Orlando Fashion Square. and we're looking to do the whole roof. We want to go ahead and do a replacement. We'll do what patchwork we need to if we need to do that, but our aim is to fix the problem in an economical way, making sure we do great budget planning, making sure that we're giving you the proper and true measurements, so that way you're not spending extra on material, labor, time. And that, of course, trickles down to consumers, the companies that we work with, and as well as our team. And we don't want to do extra work that's not necessary. We want to do the right thing. With that said, it looks like we have this wrapped up, buttoned up here in Orlando. We're going to get some high-end iGuide touring videos that we're going to go ahead and apply to this highly advanced digital video process that we have, where you can actually walk the roof. Part of our Liberty Shield Roof Wellness Program that gives you a robust maintenance program that will protect your roof for years to come, and you're not getting caught blindsided with leaks, with penetrations, with all kinds of things that can happen on the roof. We're going to detect those before it happens, and if it does happen, we'll fix it on the spot. That's what Reroof America does. And again, please take a look at our Liberty Roof Wellness Program. It's robust, and I think you're going to enjoy it. It's going to save companies lots of money, time, and energy. Those that didn't know, this is a hatch. As you can see, I don't know if you can see that writing right there, but it says roof hatch danger, door falls on head. This door right here is easily 100 pounds. As you can see that, so that door, that's our door, that's our trap door to the roof, so to speak. So we're gonna go down here. You guys can see, we're gonna go down there. We gotta see, this is the tricky part about this one. It does not have a hydraulic pump on it. That's what this, it would fit right here and connect in here somewhere, maybe down in there, probably most likely right there. Problem is, we don't have that. This chain is not gonna help us very much at all, other than slam that thing on our head. Trust me, you don't want that to happen. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna straddle this right here. We're gonna straddle that. We're gonna get our stuff down here. So what we're gonna do right now is we're gonna get our stuff. I'm gonna drop it down. Drop it down there. Break our equipment. My trusty measuring wheel, I love that bad boy. Just did 1 million square feet for us, close to 1 million square feet of measuring for us. So we're gonna straddle this. So, and let me pause it for a second while I straddle this thing. We're gonna straddle it from this side. Much easier, not really, but it gives me more leverage with my right hand. Then I'm gonna pull that. So what we gotta do, I'm gonna have to pause this because it's not safe holding this phone and actually doing this way, but you can see what we're gonna do. We're gonna straddle this right here. We're gonna grab it from that end, we're gonna pull it, and then we're gonna ease our way down with that 100-pound door right there, at least 100 pounds, and then lock her up. Let's get to it. Boy, is that hot. Whew. It definitely is like literally an oven. So let's get our stuff together here. Go ahead and take it down. Take it down here. All right, so we got all the measurements, we got everything we need to put a full report together. Victory at last, victory at last. We have conquered the rain. So now that we're down here, we're gonna go ahead and head back up to the main office and let everybody know where we're at, let the management know what we're doing and how we're doing it, make sure everything is done the right way as always. But as you can see, TPO everywhere. Over 500 pieces of equipment up there, including AC units, pipe jacks, scuppers, vents, all kinds of things, industrial equipment. We got the measurements for everything, but more importantly, we have everything compiled and we're gonna break it down so that way we know exactly what we're working with. So with that said, I'll catch y'all on the other side. All right, so the mall looks really nice. It's just nobody's in here because, well, we know the reasons, but no, not too many people are in here. We got like maybe 3 or 4 visitors here, just visiting the mall, and hundreds of stores with no one's opened up really. It might be like maybe 15 to 20 stores, maybe at the max, that are open. As mentioned before, the movie theater, Premier Cinema, is open. That's the sign over there. Yeah, it's a very, very nice mall. So we're going to try to bring this back to life. That's what we do here with Reroof America Contractors, because, well, that's the whole point. We want to make sure that the roof is in great shape so everybody underneath is protected. So as an essential part of the maintenance and the repair of the mall, Reroof America Contractors will always make sure we do our best. So with that said, let's get back to it. We're heading up. We're down here in the basement area, and we're going to the top. All right, this is a high level look of everything here. We're going to go ahead and do this 5th elevation, number 5, right here. We're going to do that one over there, and we're going to do that one over there. At that point, we should be completely done. I wanted to make sure before I left the site. As you can see, let's take a closer look at these dome skylights, special made, custom made for this mall. Yes, they do leak. Go ahead and get our measurements right over here. Look at this. Look at this area. What a little secret treat we have right over here. But no one saw that one. Well, we did. No one's been up here in over 20 years easy. There's some good work right here, matter of fact. As you can see, there's some pretty good work there. It's like a nicely packaged Christmas gift there. Looks good. But it's over. We're not going to be doing anything over here. This is all Macy's. Macy's, they do their own thing. But as far as we're concerned, we're going to be doing this. So I'm going to get the measurements out, pull out the good old measurement wheel over here, and let's get to it. This is elevation number 5. Hey, look at that. Look at that. We got wildlife up here. We got frogs, or should I say tadpoles. Look at them. We got a whole pond up here. So when we say ponding and pooling, we mean it. You see those? This is a pond up here with frogs. How did they get up here? Maybe birds. I doubt a frog hopped up here. We're pretty high up. Wow. We see a lot of everything. Wildlife. Got a little tree, plant with something growing right there. Watch out for that electrical. See how dangerous this is? We're made for it. That's what we do. Let's continue on. I had to show you guys this.